Alright, this will just be a quick little update here. Been getting a lot of questions about fuel mileage, and I don't drive the truck daily, but we had a lot of rain this week and it kind of messed the driveway up in a spot, and I couldn't get my car out, so I drove the truck this week. And now this fuel mileage included doing donuts and a lot of wide open throttle pulls. But last summer when I was driving it daily, I was getting 13.5 to 14 miles a gallon pretty much every fill up. Now that was in the summer, so obviously you get a little better because you're not going to go out in the morning and crank the truck for 5 minutes and let it warm up and stuff like that. And I wasn't driving it quite the way I've been driving it here lately. But this tank, I got 278 miles and it was 20.71 gallons. That equaled out to 13.42 miles a gallon. That's actually better than I thought because I've been driving it pretty rough. I can almost guarantee you it'll probably get 14 or better, probably 14 and a half if I drove it normally without coming out in the morning and cranking it up. I may even get better than that if I, didn't punch it every other time I took off. But I know, we're not gonna add performance mods to our truck to gain fuel mileage. Normally it's not going to add up in the end, but it is nice to know, especially with gas going up, that you're not going to suffer in fuel mileage by doing a cam swap like this. So I just want to get that out there. There's a lot of people asking about it, and that's what I got. If I drive it more without towing, I'll update again and let you guys know. But usually I am towing with it, so we'll see how that goes. Also, in case you hadn't seen any of my other videos, which you probably have if you're watching this one, the truck is a Lq4 2500 factory 410 gears, has 799 heads, which bumped the compression to around 10.3 or 10.4 to 1. Other than that, truck Norris cam, long tube headers. Other than that, stock is on 33s. Excuse all my mess here, but this is what I've made. A little focus on it there. Well, there we go. And basically you'll just pinch it and it will make a nice little lip so your charge pipe doesn't blow off. And I'll put the bolt side will be on the inside, and then I'll work my way all the way around the pipe. And here's the finished product here. Got a nice little roll to it. So I'll test it and see how it works. I'm sure they probably make a tool that does this, but I just thought that's pretty good the way that just works out. Doesn't take that long, so just a quick little tip there. And now we got our pipe made up. It's definitely not gonna work with one hand. All right, got it in there and beautiful. This is certainly no carburetor, that's for sure. This is pretty much a mess, but should be pretty cool when it's done. We'll see. I really hated to cover my beautiful welding up, but I guess this will have to do. All right, the bird is almost ready to take flight. I still have to wire in the ECM permanently. It's just kind of temporarily ran right now, just to run it here. Turbo's all mounted, radiator's in. Got all that wrapped. And yes, I fixed a lot of those welds. Gotta plumb my wastegate and run the downpipe for it. I'm probably running it right down here. Wire my fans and finish the rest of the vacuum lines. And this thing will be making smoke, so stay tuned for that.